The PlayStation 5 has a problem. A very big problem. And surprisingly, this problem isn't coming from Xbox, and it isn't coming from Nintendo. It is coming from the one company that everyone said didn't know how to do gaming. If you think the console wars are over, you are wrong. They are just entering a new, much deadlier phase. The leaks surrounding the 2026 Apple TV aren't just an update. They are a declaration of war on your living room setup. We need to forget everything we know about the Apple TV. Forget the current black box that you use to watch YouTube or Netflix. What is coming in 2026 is effectively a Mac Mini, a high-end gaming console, and a smart home brain all smashed into a tiny package that costs less than a pair of sneakers. Let's talk about the monster living inside this box because this is where the story gets absolutely terrifying for Sony and Microsoft. The leaks point to the inclusion of the A19 chip. To put that in perspective, the current chips in the iPhone Pro models are already faster than most laptops people use today. By 2026, the A19 will offer a level of power that is frankly ridiculous for a streaming device. It is like using a rocket ship to go to the grocery store. But that is the point. Apple isn't putting that chip in there so you can open apps 1 second faster. They are doing it because they are finally ready to turn the Apple TV into a legitimate gaming powerhouse. We are talking about potential 8K video support and hardware-accelerated ray tracing. This means lighting, shadows, and reflections in games will look hyper-realistic, competing directly with the current generation of consoles. When you look at the raw benchmarks of Apple's silicon trajectory, the A19 isn't just catching up to the PS5 in terms of efficiency and neural processing, it is lapping it. Here is why this is going to go viral, and why it destroys the competition. It comes down to friction. Right now, if you want to play a high-end game, you need to buy a $500 console, download a huge file, and sit on your couch. But millions of people already have an iPhone. They are already playing Resident Evil or Assassin's Creed on their phones. The 2026 Apple TV bridges the gap. You come home, your phone connects to the box, and boom, your game is on the big screen with a controller in your hand. No loading, no waiting. It turns every casual mobile gamer into a console gamer without them even realizing it. Apple doesn't need to beat the hardcore PC gamers who spend thousands on graphics cards. They just need to win over the normal families, the people who play FIFA, Call of Duty, and Fortnite, and they will do it by price. That price is the scariest part for Sony and Microsoft. Rumors suggest Apple is targeting an incredibly aggressive price point, potentially around $99 or slightly more for the base model. How can they sell a supercomputer for $99? Because they don't care about making money on the box. They care about the services. They want you paying for Apple Arcade, Apple TV Plus, and Apple Fitness. If they can get this box into 100 million homes because it is cheap, they win the war. It is the same strategy that made the iPhone dominant. You get people into the ecosystem and they never leave. Think about the math here. A PlayStation 5 Pro costs nearly $700. For that same price, you could buy an Apple TV for every room in your house and still have money left over for a year of game subscriptions. This completely devalues the hardware proposition of traditional consoles. Why buy a bulky tower when a tiny invisible square does 90% of the same work for 20% of the price? But gaming is only half the story. The other massive feature that nobody is talking about enough is the integration of Apple Intelligence. We have all struggled with Siri. We know Siri has been, let's just say, not the smartest assistant in the world. But the 2026 update changes the game. This new Apple TV will likely act as a local AI server for your house. Because the chip is so powerful, it can process your voice and your requests right there in the living room without sending it to the cloud. This means it is instant. You can tell your TV, find me that sci-fi movie with the guy from Interstellar, and it just knows. It understands natural language. It will be able to control your smart lights, check your security cameras, and adjust your thermostat instantly. It becomes the brain of your house. Imagine watching a movie and asking, what jacket is that actor wearing, and the AI instantly pulls up a shopping link on your phone. This is the level of integration that Sony simply cannot offer because they don't own your phone, they don't own your computer, and they don't own your watch. Apple owns the entire stack. Think about the visual future, too. 8K support might sound like overkill right now because most people don't have 8K TVs, but Apple is always looking 5 years ahead. They are future-proofing this device so that when you finally do upgrade your TV, this little box is already ready to push those pixels. It creates a feeling of premium quality that the competitors like the Fire Stick or the Chromecast just cannot match. Those sticks feel disposable. They feel like cheap plastic you throw away after 2 years. The 2026 Apple TV feels like a permanent piece of furniture. It is milled aluminum, heavy, premium. It signals to the consumer that this is a serious device. We are looking at the death of the traditional console cycle. Usually, you wait 7 years for a new PlayStation, but Apple updates their chips every single year. The 2026 Apple TV creates a new reality where your TV box gets faster and smarter with every software update. It is a terrifying prospect for the old guard of gaming, but it is incredibly exciting for us as consumers. We might finally get a device that does everything: movies, games, smart home control, and AI assistants, all without cluttering up our entertainment centers. The days of having 3 different remotes and 4 different boxes under your TV are coming to an end. Apple is pitching a unified vision where one box rules them all. And let's not forget the developer ecosystem. For years, game developers avoided the Mac and Apple TV because the user base wasn't there. But with the A19 chip, the architecture is the same as the iPhone. If a developer makes a game for the hundreds of millions of iPhone users, it works natively on the Apple TV. This instant library of games is something no new console has ever had at launch. Usually, a new console launches with maybe 10 or 20 games. The 2026 Apple TV launches with a library of thousands. And with Apple's deep pockets, they're already funding exclusive AAA titles that will run only on Apple Silicon. We have seen the start of this with Death Stranding and Resident Evil Village on the iPhone 15 Pro. By 2026, that list will be massive. The synergy between the Vision Pro headset and this new Apple TV is also something to watch. Rumors suggest the Apple TV could act as a base station for a cheaper, lighter version of Apple's headset, offloading the processing power to the box to save battery life on your face. This interconnected web of devices is a fortress that competitors will find nearly impossible to breach. So, the question you have to ask yourself is this: are you going to buy a bulky console that only does one thing, or are you going to wait for the device that does everything? This is the tech story of the decade. Apple is coming for the living room, and this time they are not missing.